So it was a gutsy performance, so you must be very pleased with your guys, eh?
Yeah, one thing for sure, this is the match that I did not do a lot of coaching. At the hotel, I asked them that if there is a match where they need to dig deeper, and one thing for sure, this is a match where they need to respect themselves, they need to respect their hustling. This is the perfect match to do that, because they gave me everything that I wanted from the first moment, 4 matches. I said today they must go deeper just to play for themselves. They must forget about me, they must forget about the team. It's all about them today, because this team I knew is going to be a very, very difficult team, because they were hungry for that win. And I was not surprised with their offensive lineup. The first 15, 20 minutes, I knew it was going to be difficult. Long balls here and there from them all the time. And it's a discouraging to my players, because they want to play. They want teams that they can play. But they dig deeper for this game. Hence, they did not play how they wanted to play. I said, go and defend with everything that you can. And remember, Chippa, I can't even remember when was the last time they won the match in Cape Town. That's long. It's long. I said, go and do it and win it. And finally, 90 minutes, Chippa won, Cape Town Spurs 0. Congratulations to the boys. Credit, I give it to them. I don't even need a single credit for this match. They're going to play for me the next coming matches, not this one. This one is for them.
How important is to have a player like Ronald Morman? He seems to be a star in this team. Every day he performs well.
Yeah, I converted him to a striker, and I told him he's not going to play a winger anymore. Even if my strikers come back, he has to fight with them. That's his position. And the only reason I'm doing that, he's got that quality of a striker. And I'm trying to help South Africa because we don't have strikers. So with the little knowledge that I have, I'm changing him to be a striker. The only thing is, you need to be clinical. You need to take correct decisions. There are times where you need to play in the box, not outside the box. But it's a process. He'll get it there.
What about momentum, coach? Because you've got, I think you've got Royal AM, which is a beatable team, and then you sit for 3 weeks. Now you won a game, you want to keep going. Are you a bit worried about that?
I'm worried about that, because football, it's when you play Wednesday, Saturday, it's good. Even though people complain, you can only complain if you don't have the good squad. And you could see even we did not miss Mosela today, because there's a new player. First match, he came in and he did well. It's just a matter of time where we'll say we up there. But so far, I would love to play in and out. Saturday, Wednesday, just to keep that match fitness to all the players.
So what do you do then to alleviate the lack of momentum?
I don't have a choice. I'll have to play and go out and do a lot of friendlies. That's the only thing I can do. Because in PE, remember, we're the only professional team. There's no other professional team. This time around, we need to spend money to play friendly match. And we don't have a choice. We'll have to fly out for friendly matches.
How happy are you to have a player like Zuko Mtunyelwa? He's now in the Bafana Premier League squad.
To be honest, Zuko is the best, one of the best right back in the country, good in one-on-one. He's not a player that you can beat easily. If you look at his size, you may think you go easy, but I'm telling you, he is one of the top fullbacks in the country. I'm happy the coach of national team can recognize him. It's a motivation for me. It's a motivation for the player, for the entire team, and I think they'll get it up because of that call up for Zuko. Because I've got many. Musele wants to come in. Ronaldo is knocking. He has to come in. You know,
Is there any discussion with the national coach? I mean, how did he see the boy like that? Were you surprised when he was called up?
No, to be honest, I was not surprised because he played almost all the matches. And if you check his stat, he has won most of on one-on-one, more than any other fullbacks.
But is there any consultation with you? The coach doesn't call you and say, who's doing well for you? How's this boy playing?
Not at all, not at all. We didn't receive any call. We just saw when he posted it, and we're happy about that.
Coach, obviously this week a lot has been said regarding the qualification and if you qualify to be where you are sitting on the bench. Do you find it very annoying, or is it undermining your credibility so you can take Chippa United?
No, not really. Let's be honest, man. How on earth can you are a country that you don't have a university, but you want to employ only people with degree, but you can't offer that degree? Remember, SAFA, they couldn't offer B license and CAFE. It's only now that they're doing it. Of course, we want to get those patches. We're not saying no, we want to get them. Talks will always be there, man. Remember, I'm new in this football, and people have been assistant coaches to other coaches for 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 14 years. I was only assistant for 2 months, and in October I'm turning 1 year. All I'm trying to do, I want to be that young girl who looks beautiful at secondary school. You don't have to look beautiful because you're working and you've got money. No. So my work, it must look nice and beautiful at the early age of my coaching. And when the time comes up, I've got 10 years, 15 like other coaches, it must speak volume. And one thing for sure, don't forget, I started well. If I'm not mistaken, it's only Benny who has achieved, when he started winning matches. You can go and ask a lot of coaches, when they started, they've never won 4 games in a row. I was the first coach last season to win 4 games in a row with that little knowledge that I have, with that little qualification that I have. First coach to win 4 games in a row. And there were lots of coaches, highly qualified coaches. Same applies to Chippa United. It was coached by almost half of the coaches that are in PSL. They've never won 4 games in a row. I'm the only one who. So are you doubting me? Give me papers, give me assignment. I'll write.
But just to go back to Chris's question, I mean, you get asked this thing often now. Does that annoy you? I mean,
No.
Should it come to an end now?
I'm one person who doesn't. I don't get angry easily. One thing for sure. The thing is, being a policeman, it has taught me a lot of things. If I can stand a criminal and sit down with him and talk to him nicely, wow, why must I worry about people who are talking about qualification? It doesn't worry me.
Coach, what warning are you giving to the teams now that are coming up? You have known of being a coach that will talk things straight. What warning are you sending out to the other teams that you're still going to face Chippa United?
One thing for sure, we're not an easy team to play against. Teams came in, they found us ready. And this is the kind of performance that we're going to give the entire season. I just hope and pray that I'll finish the season with Chippa United. and one thing for sure, I'm happy because my friend is not going to get a lot of calls this week. He'll focus on his business because they annoy him with calls. And he's the one person who get annoyed easily because they like to phone him after playing the match, especially draw or lose, they like to phone him. So at least
this is a journalist.
No, everyone.
Agents.
To be honest, Chippa United can be the nice president in this country because he's a good guy. He can talk to anyone. He doesn't look who you are. No, anyone he can talk to. He's an open man. He's a man of God. Unlike other chairmen. I was telling other journalists in Durban that they don't even know the phone number of Stellenbosch chairman. They will never even dare try to call him. Never. If they are not even interested because they know they can't even call him. But my chairman is easy. You can call him. He'll answer. He's a gentleman, and he's a football man. So at least this week he'll focus on his business. He's not going to get a lot of calls.
So you've saved him pain, is what you're saying?
No, I'm saving the calls. Only business call will bother him, and that's what I want.